Yo. Welcome to episode 118 of the Breeze podcast, where your word of mouth is our oxygen. Your boy's back. You already know we're back. John McCollin here with the homie.
Victor White. Um, Listeners, I the last thing that I heard from John was, "Can you do the podcast with Negi?" And that was exactly a week ago. And I haven't heard a word from the man since. So with that, roll the new intro.
Hey guys, it's Gary V. You're listening to the Breeze Podcast.
New intro. The brand new intro. This guy sneaked it.
So John, what did you think of the last episode?
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Um, I like the new intro, bro.
You
Like
like the new
I
intro?
like that. I like the new intro. Okay, like it caught me off guard. I was waiting for the typical. And I was like, "Ooh, this is different." But I like, you know what I mean? Like I like it. Last episode was fire, man. Shout out to Nagy holding on the fort. You know what I mean? But it was
A-
cool, man. It was
and
cool.
any
I,
thoughts of what was said in the episode?
we hold that off air, yo. we did that one. We did that. Take that one offline. Yeah,
Um,
but yo.
any
But,
thoughts
but
of?
I thought it was a good episode, bro.
Mm-hmm,
My bad, I couldn't come through. I literally, I mean, I guess we could talk about this right now because we're in the week. But like,
mm,
I finished one project and I got pulled into another project on a
mm-hmm,
Saturday.
mm-hmm,
Some urgent project. I'm still on it right now, so as soon
mm.
as we hop off, I'm back into work. Yeah, it was crazy last week, man.
Yeah.
It was super crazy. It was
Um, Life of a consultant. You are breaking up slightly. Here on my end.
Yeah, my internet is playing game. I'm not sure why.
Interesting.
Hopefully we can power through it.
Yes.
You know what I think?
Maybe
Uh,
what? Do
not
you
go.
have any other people using the internet or applications or so? Because I'm scared that we might lose your audio as well.
Bro,
'Cause-
um, my thing's logged on, and like there's no like this is like set to like priority device. You know what I mean? So like this should be getting like all the bandwidth. So
Interesting.
I really don't
Okay.
know what's happening. I think what's happening, I'll tell you. Um, so my building. So when I
Mm-hmm.
came to the building, they gave us free internet, right? Because this was like an office building that they like
Yeah.
repurposed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, came with like the fastest internet, like in Calgary, right? The fastest internet. So then the people that managed the building like switched over, and then they brought in Telus, which is like this big like telecommunications company, and they're trying
I
to get
know
everyone
one.
to switch over. They're trying to get everyone to like switch over to Telus and pay for internet, but I'm like, yo, it's not my contract, bro. So I'm not paying for internet. You feel me? Like, you better give me my internet free still. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope they're not like playing bandwidth to be like, yo, if you don't pay, this was gonna happen. That could be it also. But
Um, John, friendly advice. I am in the exact same situation as you right now. In the place that we currently live, there is internet included in the building. Sweden, compared to Canada, I would say is one of the countries in the world with the highest speed general internet in homes, apart from Barbados. Um, and even though it's internet in the building, uh, um um I think I am gonna convince the government to switch over and pay for it out of pocket after in 2021.
yo, I'm telling you, bro. Like this internet, like when I first came here, yo, this was like blazing fast, yo. But I'm telling
Yeah,
you, like I've never like when you do the speed test and it's like off of the chart, and
yeah,
it's like crazy. That's how it was.
yeah.
But it's business at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like they want to be paid for something and like work around a contract. I get it, but like I don't know, man. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. I don't think I'll be in this apartment that long anyway.
Okay. That's a big bomb that you just dropped. However, I kind of, John, there's few things in life that when you're privileged, you should really ad- you know acknowledge and use and take to your advantage. And I would say high speed internet is one of those.
No, it's true. But I'll tell you this: today's the first day that
Mm-hmm.
it's playing games. You know what I mean? Today's the first
Crikey.
day
Yeah.
games.
And
They're
it
trying to.
won't be the last because, bro, I mean, me and Negi, we've been here quite a while, and for the most part it works good. However, during certain hours of the day when the streaming is high in the building, it slows down. And it's I mean, we're young people, Joe. At the end of the day, we're young people. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say, honestly.
You know, tell,
How expensive is like a 1 gigabit per second internet in Canada, if you pay for it yourself?
I'll tell you that Canada. I'll tell you this. I'm not sure, but Canada has one of the highest telecommunications like rates in the world.
I
Like
know.
it's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah. When I came to visit you, I got mind blown over how expensive a prepaid SIM card with
Yeah,
like what 10 gigs was. I think I paid over 100 Canadian bucks, which is insane.
it, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I think at my last place, I'm not sure. The minute I was with the boys, I'm not sure how much like how fast the internet was, but we each paid like $20. It was
Mm,
like five of us, like a bill,
yeah,
$100.
yeah.
But it's
Anyhow,
stupid.
John. Um,
Tell me,
I,
tell me what
I,
you did, bro.
yes. First, I want to go back to last week's episode. What are your thoughts of you and Vicky stepping into my Vicky stepping into my seat when I need a vacation?
Yeah, that works, bro. That's easy. Like, just tell
Nice.
me when. You feel me? Just tell me when, and it's done.
Okay. Next question.
When you need
Next
that vacation,
next time you take vacation, are you okay with Vicky stepping in your shoes with me?
yeah. I mean, like, I have to answer her, yo. Yeah, I can't answer for her, yo. But like, I don't see why not. You feel me?
Interesting.
That's easy.
Something
I
completely
just thought,
different.
like,
Huh?
yeah, go,
No, no, no.
nah,
You
go.
go
Sorry.
first.
No, I immediately just said Nike because you guys are in the same house. I thought it'd be easier just to coordinate that. You feel me?
Very
But
true.
I'm down to like, especially last minute. That's easy,
Mm.
man. Like we definitely can have variations for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
That works.
Something that I found interesting was that I heard today about the podcast, and I've listened to a few podcasts where, my favorite podcast in the world, the All In podcast with Shamath Palihapitiya, Jason, and Sax. No, Jason David, and Jason David Sachs. Um,
Mhm.
and the thing is, having a podcast with more than two people is quite intriguing, to be honest with you. So I figured I'd bring it up with you, John. What would you think if we had on our podcast like a third person on Zoom call? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, bro. I think also, I need your help. So I bought a webcam. So I have
Mm-hmm.
I'm not it's not in right now. Like I want to set
Mm-hmm.
up because your setup looks so blessed, bro. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
Yeah.
help with have like a nice setup. You know what I mean? And then like anything else, anyone else we bring in is like, yo, the quality has to match. But like I'm
Mm.
down. Like that makes sense. I thought it was cool when we had Jason Holder in the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Like you have a third perspective on the on the topic, and it's also like it's just fresh for the listeners as well. You know what I mean?
100%. The thing that I figured out was it's so freaking difficult to, we've been at it, what, 118 weeks in a row, pretty much. It's a big dedication. And I think the reason why you and I work is because we both have a similar mindset in terms of, long termism and durability, and like, we're very invested in the podcast. And I think to find a third co-host that would be as invested as us and bring value and take it seriously and also be able to coordinate the schedules is probably quite difficult to find.
Yeah, 100%. But that's the problem. I mean, I think the problem too, like not really a problem, but like a
Mm,
limitation is the location as well. Like if we were all like in the same spot, that would be way
mm,
easier. You know what I mean? But this is a Zoom thing.
mm.
I mean, it's been a
Well,
Zoom thing for
that's not true, and 2020 has proven you wrong
no, no,
on
no,
that
true. I
point.
mean, like time zones, yo. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's hectic. It's hectic, man. Like, let's be honest.
yeah,
People we do it, we do work, but a lot of people that work, they're like in similar time zones or not
yeah,
far off time zones. But I'm the third person, not knowing where that person's gonna be, like if they're gonna be from Barbados, if they're gonna be Canadian, like wherever they, if they're gonna be in Australia, like who knows, yo? It's hectic still. So,
yeah.
um, I mean that's just another limitation still.
I know,
But
I know.
if we
I
start,
like
like, go, sorry.
I like the idea, but in reality, we have to wait until we find, the next crew, the next boy, um, and he also has to have, it's, hands down, bro. Like I'd put a, how long have we been doing this for? 2 years plus. So I'd put the
Yeah.
2-year contract on the table, and be like, sign. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel that, bro. But
But that's just me, and because I've had one course in law, I'm now a lawyer. But that's a whole nother subject. John, so we've missed you now. You weren't here last week, so what's up in life? Like, obviously a lot of work, but has anything else other than work happened? Anything of interest?
not much of interest, man. Like I just been it's work and then work again with music. So I just been writing hella music and doing that, pitching them, trying to get some placements for the new year and
Mm-hmm.
trying to set sessions. Got my actually gonna work with a multi platinum producer in January, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And yeah, man, it's just really been work. I've been putting my head down, just trying to grind until the new year. You know what I mean? Just trying to grind
Mm-hmm.
until like Christmas, probably. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
not much exciting, bro. Not much exciting. I say that's why you didn't hear me. If you didn't hear me, like like I'm zoomed in, bro. I'm
Word,
zoomed in.
word. One thing I do wonder about is Christmas. That's kind of exciting.
Yo, Shiv's coming through, bro. Shout out to Shiv.
Shout out to Chev.
Shiverson's coming through, your
That's
boy.
nice. Um,
That's
you're stuck in Canada, so can you tell us a bit more
about Christmas in Canada.
about your specific Christmas? I assume this might be one of the first Christmases without family.
Yeah, you could say that. No family, but like I talk to my family every day. I know it's not the same thing, but like
Yeah,
just try to make up for it. But Christmas right now, like I'm in this spot, got the Christmas decorations. So I'm like I love Christmas. Just
yeah.
like know that, right?
Hmm.
Like my mom calls me like a Christmas child. You know what I mean? Because like I'm the one that puts the tree up at home. But like up here now, like you walk into the stores, Christmas music of the year. You feel me? Like seeing the Christmas tree, big, huge Christmas tree outside
Mm-hmm.
with lights every night. But like I don't really, I right now don't get the chance to enjoy it, bro. Like I'm not like I don't know, I don't know if it's like you get, I don't know, man. I don't know if you get older or what, but like right, I don't feel it like the Christmas spirit. Like no, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like Christmas for me is like okay, I'm gonna get my parents and my brothers and Vicky like some gifts.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I don't want nothing. I don't want no gifts.
Are
I don't.
you
I just want to like
are you sorted on
go.
the
Sorry,
gifts front?
bro. I'm starting on the gifts front, yo. Even in the Barbados gifts, yo, that one was a hectic coordination. You feel me? But it's done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I made a personal note to myself that I finished with all my gift shoppings the 20th of December. Usually a lot of people actually find themselves shopping the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, even the 24th.
Yeah.
So what has been your pattern earlier in your life in terms of Christmas gift shopping?
Yeah, I try to get it as early as possible, man. I
What do
don't
you
want to
mean,
buy any
January, February?
like mid like summertime. You know what I mean? Like try to get whatever I gotta get then, because like I it's
Summertime.
hectic. Summer like August. I'll
Are
buy
you
some gifts, yo.
serious?
I'm serious, yo. I'm serious. That out, yo. For real. I'll tell you why, yo. I'll tell you why. Tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Hey guys, it's Gary Vee. You're listening to the Breeze Podcast.
Okay, tell me why, please. Please, I'm
Know
intrigued
too
to
many
hear,
people
as well as
who
the rest of the world.
no, I'll tell you why, yo. Like it's the same. Like, if you buy it in December, it's gonna be the same gift. Probably gonna be it gonna be the same gifts you buy any time of the year, right?
Yeah.
I don't like going into the new year like looking for money or like bankrupt or like short on cash because I spend it on Christmas stuff like the 24th and 25th of December. So like if I can like I try to budget my money throughout the year to be like, okay, birthday stuff, Christmas stuff, anniversary stuff. I try to get it as early as possible, bro. It's like in the house, no one knows where it is. But like, I learned that from my parents, yo. Like my parents will have like my Christmas presents and like having like stash. You feel me? And be like, yo, don't go in there, yo.
Okay. This is so interesting. So when you budget, what do you budget for? Who do you budget
Like
for? How much do you budget? Roughly.
yo, different people, different things. You know what I mean? Like my family, like it'll be
Okay,
one
and your
gift
family
each.
consists of.
I always answer like Vicky, Matthew, Daniel, my brothers. uh, what they want, yo. Like my brothers specifically. I'll tell you that. Brothers, I'd be like, yo, what do you want for Christmas, yo? Okay,
Okay.
send me everything you want for Christmas. They send me
Okay.
the list. I'd be like, okay, one of these things are
So
feasible.
so so
and I
you're
get
so you're
spend it like,
budgeting for mom, dad, Matthew, Daniel, and Vicky. That goes
yeah,
into your annual budget. And with Vicky, it's anniversary as well.
anniversary, birthday, um, Christmas. Yeah, but yeah, bro.
So
My question,
Vicky's 3x, and the rest, the other four is 2x actually. The budgeting
2x, but it could go up. Like if I'm in Barbados, yo, it'll go up to like 3x. Like my parents.
with your okay. So with your parents.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So take me through the budgeting process. When you sit down January, February, March to budget for the year in terms of gifts.
Yeah, yo, my people are pretty simple at what they want, yo. Like they pretty much know what they want. You feel me? Like if it's a pair of shoes, I know like this pair
but,
of
but
shoes
but
is
but
gonna be
uh,
like
but but, but mom and dad are I feel like they
my
are
mom and dad
not
are super simple, yo. My mom is soup. My mom like, yo, I want this book and I want this book and I want this book. I feel like Christmas, and I learned this different. I learned this coming to North America. I don't know if it's similar in Sweden,
okay.
but like it's not as much about in Barbados, it's not as much about like the gifts per se, but it's more like it's a more occasion, like it's more family. Like when I
Yeah,
came to North America, it's like okay, you'll get this person a gift, this person like nah, bro. Like my time is good. You feel me? Like I feel
yeah.
like that's one thing I learned coming from Barbados, coming out here. Like you save some money on the Christmas ish because like you just ask, you have the open conversation. What do you want? My mom, I want this book. Vicky be like, yo, I want this. Okay, my dad be like, yo, I want this. Okay, that's easy, fam. Like it's not much. It's not that difficult for me. You feel me? But
Wait,
yeah,
John, you're talking way too generalized. The reason why
well,
you are generalizing way too much is because I now have a huge addition into my yearly gifts expense account, and
yeah,
I'm taking notes here. And the other thing is, okay, so let me just play with it, right? So I would assume that the most capital intensive part of the budget is the brothers and your girlfriend.
yeah,
Am I correct?
yeah.
Okay, so with your brothers, in terms of first of all, let us just settle the fact that it's the thought that counts. It's not about
Right.
how much money you spend or whatever. Like
That's true.
everyone knows that. And as you said, John, Christmas is about spending time with family, etc. Obviously, um,
Yep.
but with your brothers, do you make sure that they get an equal value in terms of gifts?
I doesn't matter. It's whatever they want, yo. Like it's
Okay,
whatever. It's a list of what they want. Like what it is. I guess you could say that. Like I'm not gonna like give one man like a PS5 and the next man like uh a journal. You know what I mean? So, but
okay, so let's play
whatever.
with a funny thought here in line with the Breeze podcast. If you give one man AirPods Max and the other man a PS5, what's the dynamic?
Yo, I don't know what's the dynamic. That's never happening. But like, I don't think if one man asks for AirPods Max and like next man asks for PS5 and they could afford to do that, then that's what it would be. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
I mean, clearly not. That's not going to be the case this year.
no,
But like, I don't never pay for no AirPods Max. But yeah,
okay,
it's just like I guess to that point is if it makes sense both ways, then yeah, that's generally where it goes. You know what I mean?
okay, okay.
It's not gonna be
Um,
super drastic.
interesting. Interesting stuff. So my next question is, so just to keep it clear here, blood family, your brothers, you're clearly the older brother. Um, I don't want to stretch it as far as saying you're the most successful one because of the fact that we're in our 20s. When we're in our 30s, we can start comparing, but not. I'm waiting for a reaction.
Yo, you're all young, bro. Like, dude, like I don't consider myself successful. Like, it's like we're all just coming up in our own way. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all
okay,
it is.
perfect. So but and clearly you don't want anything. You're the exact same. I'm the same way. I don't want shit. Um However, this year I had had to write a list. More on that soon. So Vicky, what's the thought pattern there in terms of spending, in terms of budgeting, the ratio, compared to Matthew and Daniel.
Yo, it's all relative, right? I mean, like Vicky's pretty easy as well. Like she'll drop hints. I'm sure Nikki probably drop hints or just straight up tell you what's good. You feel me? But like once it's in budget, bro, like I feel like if I could afford it, then it's not off the table. You know what I mean? Like if I can, and it's off the table. But
Because
that goes right
something
across the
that
board. But bear
something
in
that
mind, like I have, go.
no, you said bear in mind.
Yeah. So like, still bear in mind, like I do have like that's 5 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's like big. I got a pretty big family, so
yeah.
um, they gotta also be like responsible fiscally as well. So all that that's why I don't take it too serious. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Bro,
whatever
my
it is,
my my poor granny has 5 children and freaking 11 grandkids. Like Christmas and birthdays, like her. Let's not talk about her budgeting. So
yo, my grand
so
has children, yo, bro.
so but anyhow, but by in our case and our listeners case, when we get to that stage, we've have made sure that you and me, John, and our listeners are financially set to deal with that. However, so what I'm thinking, right, is with Vicky, like she obviously she might give you a list of what she wants, but there's also this element of surprise, anniversary, birthday, etc. How do you compare Christmas versus birthday?
Birthday is like above
Heavier.
Christmas. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure, for sure, yo.
Okay, now it's your turn to ask me questions.
Yo, what is your strategy, man? Like, are you wait till December 20th and just get everything, or like, what do you like? What's your strategy? I'm curious now because
Okay,
I
so
have strategy from growing up. You know what I mean? So tell me what's good.
so that's been your strategy since growing up.
Yeah, bro, that's my strategy a long time.
Well, so when you were 16 years old, you budgeted for gifts for the year.
Yeah, because I didn't have a job. I mean, like I had like odds and ends jobs. You know what I mean? I had
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah.
here and like waiter here, but like it was never like some consistent. So I never could like bet on the fact that I'll have money in December. You know what I mean? So like I just had to budget it, bro, properly. That
Smart.
was me. That was like my strategy growing up. Yeah,
I think
seeing
that's
my parents doing the same thing too. So
that
yeah,
I think that's the tip of the week, because I think way too many people, as you said, go too hard in December and then you don't have any money in January. So, but then again, saving is a discipline of being disciplined. Um, so let's just do the head count here, like we did with you. So we have mother-in-law,
mm,
we have father-in-law, we have biological mother, we have brother-in-law,
jeez, bro, that's
and
hectic.
we have girlfriend, Negi.
That's four or five.
Okay, so I've upgraded to your size. So it's mother-in-law, father-in-law, biological mother, brother-in-law, and my beautiful girlfriend. Okay, so I've upgraded to your level now, which is clearly the reason why I've never budgeted for Christmas, since I've since I've only had my mother. Um, so let's. Where do you want to start?
Yo, start from
Let's make this
Nagy.
dynamic. So you come at me, bro.
Start with Nagy, yo. Start
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Let's
So
start with Nagy, then we go to mother-in-law, father-in-law, go to brother-in-law, and then go to your mom. See?
Okay, perfect. So, Negi, my beautiful girlfriend, I was lucky. We just started dating on her first birthday, so I ended up not going too crazy in terms of spending. However, I have spent a small fortune throughout our relationship. um, which I do with joy, obviously. And so now the difficulty here is that I have to, in my budget, I guess, I think I need to do a separate girlfriend gifts budget and then like an overall gifts budget.
Mm,
Do you get what I mean? Because
yeah.
I need to have a budget to buy her gifts throughout the year. And I think, guys, this dates back to me being an only child. I'm also very generous as a person. I like to give more than I like to receive. I actually have a hard time receiving, honestly, which I'm working on. Which I'm working on, by the way. And the thing is, like, these gifts throughout the year, in a girlfriend perspective, they're appreciated, but you can't really count them towards the birthday or the Christmas.
Yeah, true.
The sunk cost is the air purifier, expensive Electrolux A9, skis, ski gear, which isn't cheap. Um, so that's where we land now. Coming coming up to Christmas and December, I figured that I have to be thoughtful since I'm also spending the first Christmas with my new family, right? So I
Mm,
can't show up empty-handed, even though I'm a student and poor. So
true.
I don't even remember what is what was the first thing I bought you?
The vault, I think.
No, shoes. Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Skis.
No, they don't count.
Well, they should have counted.
Well, skis. Well, okay. So I bought her skis in October, maybe something like that. And I said this is an early Christmas gift. Is it justified, John?
I guess, yeah. But as like it'll be like minuscule, you feel me? Like on the scale. It's on October.
Exactly.
It's on
And freaking with the
Imagine if you're like, yo, this is your early Christmas gift in October. You don't give her anything in December. It's gonna be hectic for you, bro. That's gonna be
okay. Okay,
God.
so there you go, there you go. Sunk cost, boom, bam, bam. That money is
Mm.
out the window with love, I might add. Um, and then December comes, and I come home from school, whatever, and she's jumping around, being all happy and like giving me a gift. And I open the gift, and she says that we're playing a Christmas gift game, and I'll be giving you gifts throughout December. Um, so I feel my wallet burning the skin on my leg. Um, at that point, however, I'm also, as I mentioned earlier, a very generous person. But I just want to state that she started this. So she's gifted me a couple of gifts throughout December, which are extremely appreciated. Now I realized that I can't go all of December without giving her gifts and giving them all on Christmas Day, right? It doesn't work like
Mm.
that. So I got her a pair of shoes, secondhand Timberlands, because of and the environment and sustainability. And I got her also some a night gown, which uh, is the wrong size, and the wrong it's the wrong um type of nightly uh, nightwear for my beautiful girlfriend. um and uh and I'm saying that because I'm very particular with my gifts. I put a lot of thought into them. um and then obviously I traveling to England to spend Christmas with my family in-law. I've saved the best for last, which she doesn't have a clue of what it is, and she's sitting here. Um, so so that account is going to be quite sizable moving forward. Knowing myself, I think I'm gonna do this Muslim thing, where they take 10% of their yearly income and donate it. I'm gonna donate it to my beautiful girlfriend. I think that's a good strategy. Um, Anyhow, let's move on. I'm sorry for dragging it out. Who was the next one, John? Mother and father-in-law.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna spend Christmas with Vicky's family, or are you guys spending it in Calgary, or what's?
Calgary ship. So ship's coming up here.
Okay,
So yeah, that's it's gonna be a Calgary thing, bro. But I did get her parents' gifts. That was I
okay,
didn't yeah, but that was just like typical Christmas, like a Christmas thing. Christmas
nice.
typical Christmas gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if so you, Shiv, and Vicky are spending Christmas in Calgary.
No, so Vicky actually went and bought. She had to move out, like her stuff. I'm not gonna tell about her business, but she had to go
No,
move
no,
out.
no, okay, yeah. She had
But
business to do.
yeah, yeah. So she's just spending Christmas there. Ship's coming up here in 2 days, and then we'll spend Christmas. Then Vicky
Cozy.
comes back, and then we're gonna spend New Year's.
Okay, amazing, good setup. I'm not gonna derail. So, mother and father-in-law. The situation there is, I mean, they're successful, they're well off, they have anything they want, and have the means to get what they want. Pretty much. I'm not talking 100-foot yacht here, but they're successful, and most of all, I admire and respect their success because they've achieved everything themselves. Um, migrating from Iran to Sweden, educating themselves in dentistry in Swedish. And I actually, my girlfriend has my father-in-law's book from when he studied, and he had to translate from Swedish to English to yeah, to his to understand it, in the beginning, like freaking hustle. Do you get what I mean? Like, so,
Yeah, bro.
but what I'm trying to say is like, it's I'll happily spend any amount of my on my beautiful girlfriend. I cannot do the same with my parents-in-law because, first of all, it'd be looked at as pathetic since they would crush me. Second of all, they have the means to get
Yeah,
whatever they want. This means that I have to put thought and heart into the gifts.
right.
Naturally, I can't spoil what I've gotten them, but I think I'm a genius, and I'll say it on next week's episode. Um, but in terms of the budget, it's a positive thing because then essentially their part
True.
goes into my girlfriend. Now, my brother-in-law.
Mhm.
This one is tricky
What?
because it's it's uh it's definitely not a dick measuring contest, 100%, not obviously. It's but I love him very much.
Older?
Ah, you broke up, John. What did you say?
You older than you? Is he older?
We're the same age, and I think he is younger technically by a few months.
Got you.
Any what I'm trying to get at, the same thing has gone into his gifts, is a lot of thought and a tremendous amount of heart. um so like and this, I'm looking forward to this whole thing because what the future has in store in terms of unlocking the benefits of essentially having an endless bank account, which I think will make things more fun. Um, because then, like John, as I said, it's the thought that counts. So if you have a 5-year-old kid and they worked really hard on a drawing for you and give it to you in a frame that cost, I don't know, a few bucks, that's a huge
Yeah,
thing. It's an invaluable thing. But as you get older, I because personally, I don't want to be in the position where I tell my assistant to you know get gifts every year for everyone. Do you get what I mean? Like that I don't want to. Some people are that way, and that's fine with me, but I don't want to end up there. Now, I guess we saved the
yeah.
best for last. Huh?
I don't want to rush you. I don't want to rush you, but I gotta hop off at 11:30 my time to back in the meeting for work service.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. We saved the best for last. My mother, uh you know, the woman, she's given me everything. I am who I am because of her. You know, you can accredit a lot to your fatherly figures in your life, but a mother is always a mother, and I think that's specific. I can't give her the world, but I did give her a late birthday present, early Christmas gifts. I paid for flights to Barbados. I say flights because the first one got cancelled, and I had to buy another one with British Airways. She's on the island now, and she's all fine. Um, but yeah, it's to be young and be able to do something like that for someone that's done so much for me in my life feels incredibly good. So I look forward to that in the future too. Just rounding off, John, I think we had a productive conversation here. um I will be giving you gifts, but in terms of the budget, you're in the space where it's like, you know, when I have $1 million on my bank account, I'll
Oh,
start giving you
same,
gifts.
bro. Same, bro. Hopefully it's sooner than later, But like, we'll see what's going on.
Yeah.
See what's going on, for sure.
Anyhow, bro, good chat. Next week when we talk, I'll be in England.
Nice. Before we go though, let's just tell listeners, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Like, cause
Yes.
we're like next time we talk to you is next week, and Christmas will be gone. So
Yes,
happy,
happy fucking holiday. I had an exam yesterday and I have one tomorrow.
good luck, bro. Good luck. You know, I think you're fine though. I think you'll be fine.
um with that said, guys, thank you for listening.
We're out. Peace.
Peace.